I have a perfume haul for you. Today I have mostly budget-friendly perfumes for you that are new to my collection, some designers and some niche perfumes. I would say we will start out with the first one that I was most excited about, which is Burberry Goddess. Yep, I got it. I did talk to you about it before and I told you that I thought it was a beautiful, simple vanilla perfume, but the performance wasn't the best, which is why I did not get it immediately. But I saw this in store over and over and over again and I had to test it out. And the more I tested it, the more I fell in love with it. And so now that I have it, I can tell you the performance does not get better. I mean, at least not if you have it for, I don't know, 1.5 weeks. Let's wait a few months maybe and then get back to the performance. But for now, it's not the strongest perfume, but it's just what I crave. It's just a beautiful, simple vanilla. It's all about vanilla, actually. You have something quite spicy and green, which gives it this freshness and makes it a little bit more edgy and not your typical super sweet vanilla extract perfume, and makes it a little bit more mature and not as juvenile as vanilla perfumes sometimes can be. It's just so perfect. If I crave a vanilla that is easy to wear and simple yet beautiful, this is what I'm going to wear. And you can see I have been wearing it quite a lot since I got it. It's just so dreamy. I love it. But because the performance is not the best, I always combine it with something else. And you will laugh if you see what I'm going to show you. But if you've seen my Zara Vanilla Perfumes video, you saw what I had to say about Supreme Vanilla. It was just a very weird perfume on my skin. It was like a love-hate relationship immediately because I could smell this very beautiful vanilla, like a sexy, rich vanilla in the background. But the thing I got the most was this strange, I don't know if it's the ink, but it smelled like something else, let me tell you. And I could not see myself wearing it again, but I did. I tried it over and over and over again. And then one day I wore it and I tested it on my hand again. And I could not smell this ink, strange, weird note on my skin that loud. It was just like in the background, making it a little bit more edgy and challenging still. But the main thing I got was this sticky, rich vanilla scent. And that's when I fell in love with Supreme Vanilla. And if you can see what I can see, you will see that it is empty. Yes, I emptied out this perfume. And you know I have a big collection, so this is crazy. It's crazy, but I emptied this perfume. And I do combine both of those scents together. They are perfect together because both of them are not just your typical just vanilla scent. This has this spicy freshness to it. This is, like I said, this rich, sticky vanilla, and combined they're perfect, long wearing, and I can smell myself the whole day. So because this is a haul and not a review, I'm going to show you what I wanted to show you, which is I got a brand new Supreme Vanilla. Still a 30 milliliter bottle because I thought, what if I get the big bottle and then all of a sudden I don't like it anymore? So I got the 30 milliliter bottle. I'm going to use it and see if I use it up in 2023. If so, I will definitely get the big bottle, but it's just very crazy to me what this perfume does to me. It's crazy. I wanted to like it because so many people said it's their favorite and it smells so good. And I don't know, it still doesn't smell like Vanilla 28 by Kayali on my skin. Not at all. But I do use it like the Vanilla 28, which is basically as a base layer for almost all of my perfumes right now. And there's this new collection by Zara. I mean, Zara is just crazy, right? They have 4 new perfumes and one of them is supposed to smell exactly like Supreme Vanilla. They just have it in a very big bottle, so it's a better value. So maybe I will get that one. But let me know if you want me to try out the new Zara collection. I'm just laughing because it's hideous. It's crazy. I also got the last perfume from the Zara Vanilla collection that I did not have, which is Vanilla Vibration. And it says on here, it's a charming vanilla nectar irresistibly infused with the woody scent of papyrus and powdery iris flower. And so many of you told me that this is your favorite from the line and that I had to try it. And it's supposed to be a Louis Rouge dupe, the one from Christian Louboutin. And so I got it and I like it. I can appreciate it, but it's not my favorite. It's definitely a niche type of scent. Like a round of applause for Zara. It's very niche smelling. To me, on my skin, this smells like Santal 33 in the beginning, in the top, and then once it settles down, it smells almost identical to Tuesday, which is a perfume from Zara that they already discontinued. And the Tuesday one didn't have the best performance. This one I sprayed on my hand and I could smell this on my hand the whole day. So this vanilla collection has a very good performance for Zara perfumes in general. But if you like spicy, woody scents with some freshness and a creamy, sweet base, then you should try this one out. But it's definitely not a blind buy to me. I mean, I blind bought it, but I would not suggest to do it. Then we have a classic, which is Jo Malone Peony and Blush Suede, which is a beautiful scent. This is the one that they brought out during the Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And I think the bottle is just absolutely stunning. And I love this perfume. I think I've never smelled this before, which is crazy because it's such a classic, but this is just beautiful. I look at it and I think it's beautiful. I smell it and I think it's beautiful. It's a peony scent with suede, and the suede is what makes this a little bit more interesting than just your typical floral scent. It has an apple note in there, and the apple makes it almost cold feeling. It has this crisp apple note in there, and it's beautiful. And I love those fresh and fruity scents that do not have a crazy dry down with patchouli or whatever, vetiver, just like straight up fresh and fruity. This is so elegant, so classy. It's a perfect everyday scent, perfect to wear for the office. I think it's so, I don't know, elegant, but still appropriate for every day. I could see my mother wearing it. I can see myself wearing it. I think it's a beautiful gift also to give someone, because I do not think anyone's gonna hate this. It's just very beautiful. Then we have a funny one. I got a package from Korres, the Greek not perfume brand, but brand. And I got a perfume, and then I got this very long package, and I thought it was a room diffuser. So I didn't open it because I had some diffusers in my house. And so when I emptied out one in my bathroom, I wanted to open that one up. I opened the package and it was not a diffuser, it was a perfume. So I have a new Korres perfume, surprisingly, in my collection. And this is Avougustos, and they tell you the notes on here, which I think is so cool. So it has the top notes of mandarin, lavender and bergamot, Heart notes of fig, lemon tree leaves, and orange blossom, and the base notes of ambergris, musky notes, and cedarwood. And this is a fresh and fruity scent as well. But the other one is like appley sweet. And this is just a tad sweet because there is a very strong fig note in here. But it's a lot more green than the other one. This to me is mostly a fresh green fig scent. You can smell a lot of the fig. It has this green thing going on, like the twigs and the leaves of the fig. But then there's also this almost milkiness, like fig milk, and then you do have this freshness, and it's beautiful. It's very easy to wear if you like things like Avougustos by Diptyque, or there's also one from Lancôme from the Privé line. It's a green bottle. It's also something fig something something. If you like those scents, you will love it, but it's not a blind buy because I do know a lot of people do not like the note of figs. It's a perfect scent to wear every day for spring and summertime. The Jo Malone one, I think you could wear all year round to the office. This one just screams a little bit more spring, summertime to me. So I will wear it during springtime, I'm sure. Then I have a hyped up fragrance. I got a sample of Coffee Addict by Theodoros Kalotinis, and this is a niche perfume brand from Greek as well. And I think it's nice that it's not about the package, it's about the perfume for him. And the perfumes are quite niche smelling, but the price tag is very, very good. And so when I got the sample, I was head over heels because I love my coffee scents, and I'm still on the hunt for the perfect coffee scent. Scents like black opium, doesn't matter which flanker, or things like that are not coffee enough for me, if you know what I mean. So when I got the sample of this, I was blown away because it smelled so good. So I immediately ordered this one, and it was very hard to get because it's out of stock quite a bit. But when I got the big bottle and I sprayed it on my hand, I almost choked myself out because it was beast mode. It was so strong, and it was too much for me. If you want to smell like a Starbucks caramel frappuccino that you can buy in the store, in the supermarket, you have to get this one. It smells exactly like that. You have a very strong coffee note, a very strong caramel note, and this milkiness and a lot of sugar. It's so sweet, and I think caramel can be a little bit challenging to me, and so this is why I'm like unsure how to deal with it, because on its own I don't think I can wear it. It's just too much. So I have to maybe combine it with something else to make it a little bit less crazy caramelly and strong smelling. I don't know. Let me know if you have an idea, but yeah, if you want to smell like that, you should get it because it's not a very expensive perfume. Thing is, because it's not about the package, as I said, the packaging, I don't know if you can see, but it leaked when I got it. So that was a pity. It got all over my bottle, and when I researched it, I read that a lot of people have the same issue. So that's very sad to hear, because it doesn't matter how expensive a perfume is, that shouldn't happen. But for the perfume, it is very caramel frappuccino like. Then I got a very big, exciting package. I don't think it's out yet, so I have to see if I can show you that one. But I got the new Aqua Colonia collection Absolue. I got all of the fragrances. This one is one of my favorites, so I wanted to show you that one. It's from 4711. It's a German brand. It's a traditional perfume house, and they came up with this black collection. And so this is Smoky Tonka, and they do not have the notes online because it's not online and available yet, but I wanted to show you it. because I love so many of their perfumes. My favorite is the matcha perfume. They're so inexpensive. I'm not too sure how much they will be, but this is just fall and winter in a bottle. It's exactly what I wear during fall and winter time. It's boozy, it's fresh, it's spicy and fruity. It smells like a apple cider to me. You get this boozy note, it's very fruity, and then you put in some of the Christmas spices and you get the fresh, crisp winter air as if you would walk through the Christmas market. It's so nice, but it's not a very heavy scent, which is what I like, because I think if this would be too thick and sticky, I wouldn't really wear it, but because it has this airiness to it, this freshness, it's very easy to wear. And if you want to make it a little bit more sweet, these two are a match made in heaven, as well as the Supreme Vanilla one, of course. Then I got an Other Stories perfume. They have had perfumes for years, I think, but they are constantly changing up the collection. And I got the Lost Chapter because it seemed the most interesting to me. And let me read out what the notes are in here, because it's quite interesting, to say the least. So this is what it looks like. And the notes in here are cardamom, carrot, cumin. Sounds quite interesting, right? Then in the heart you have fig, black tea, wild iris, and the base notes of papyrus, tonka bean, and sandalwood. This smells like a mixture of Santal 33 by Le Labo and Gris Chanel by BDK. So you have this spicy, woody perfume that has this sweetness to it and a smidge creaminess, but just a little bit to make it a little bit more smooth and round and not too spicy. It smells a lot of cardamom and a lot of sandalwood, which is what is in Gris Chanel. But then you have this thing, I don't know if it's maybe the papyrus that is in Santal 33, that reminds me on my skin so much of Santal 33 as well. So if you like spicy, woody scents that are quite strong, get this, because both of the other ones are very expensive and this one is not. And if you have an Other Stories store nearby, you can smell it before if you want to. It's quite strong actually. For the price, it's a very good quality. Also doesn't smell like a cheap perfume. It's like a very nice niche quality, if you ask me. And then I will end my haul with two fine fragrance mists that I got. The first one is Private Show by Britney Spears. So many on YouTube speak about the perfume Private Show, and you cannot get it here. It's very hard to get, but it sounded so good. I looked up the notes, and the notes are coffee, clementine, nectarine, dulce de leche, orange blossom, jasmine, amber, and musk. And when I saw that coffee note, you know I had to try it. And I got the fragrance mist and not the perfume because I wasn't sure about the combination of coffee and clementines and nectarine. So I thought, let's just get this. I think this was maybe 9 euros or something, and see if I like it. And if I like it, I can get the perfume one somehow. And I do like it. It's just that this is like a typical fragrance mist. It's very alcohol-y, very weak, and the performance is lacking. But it is very, very nice. And it reminds me of a lot of other perfumes actually. So I'm not too sure if I need the perfume, but this is very sweet and very creamy and gourmand. And it's definitely floral. You can get the florals more than the fruits, I think, but it's still fruity. But it's not a very loud coffee scent. So to me, the coffee is in the background, just like Black Opium perfumes like that, where you get the coffee note, but it's not about the coffee. It's about the dulce de leche mixed with some florals, like some candied florals, and then a very nice fruit, which reminds me of like a beautiful kids shampoo. And then, yeah, as I said, the coffee in the background. So I like it, and I have been wearing it quite a bit. I don't know if you can see it. It's down to here. For bed. I wear it to bed solely. Just because it's so weak. And then I did the same with Sweet Tooth by Sabrina Carpenter. I got the new one, the brown one, but I also got the original one, which is a perfume with candied ginger, chocolate marshmallow, and milky vanilla topped with chantilly cream. And this sounds absolutely delicious and right up my alley. This one is stronger, definitely stronger, but it just reminds me so much of Private Show. I don't know. On me, they smell so similar. This, as I said, is a little bit more strong, but they are both very sweet and creamy and gourmand with something edgy to it. In here, it's the coffee, and in here, it's the cocoa and the ginger. So yeah, I'm not too sure if I need the perfume of that one as well. Also because it does remind me of Skin by Clean on my skin. And also it's supposed to be a dupe to Warm Cashmere, something Warm Cashmere, Vanilla Warm Cashmere, something by Philosophy, which is one I wanted to get for a long time, but I have not. This is very inexpensive. I think this was like $7 and the perfume's 30, I think. So it's quite inexpensive, but I'm not too sure about the performance of the actual perfume. And now I have it all over my hands. Nice. But that was my perfume haul. These are all the new perfumes in my collection. I'm so excited to wear them more. As you've seen, I have been wearing some of them already. I'm so excited about them. Let me know if you've tried any of those. Do you want me to say something specific or combine something or compare something with something? I have been filming for a long time today. I will wrap things up now, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.